welcome back. $14 million is the financial support earmarked over 8,000 internally displaced persons in Adamawa State to enable them resettle and reintegrate into their communities. The gesture comes from a partnership of the World Bank and the federal government to empower the men and women after years of fleeing their homes for safety following terror attacks on them.
Life is gradually returning to Michika and Madagali local government areas of Adamawa State, northeast Nigeria. Adamawa is one of the most hit by insurgency in parts of the country, and now, with some sanity restored, people are returning home. But to what? Since most of their means of livelihood have been swept away by the social disorder.
Before the Boko Haram, I was managing with a business. I'm buying some animals, carry to go to the other market and sell it. I have my kiosks that I'm managing before. So when this thing happened, for now, I have no interest. I'm just managing farming.
They seem not to be alone, as the World Bank is partnering with the state and federal government to organize a program called the Youth Employment and Social Support Operation. The plan is to help the displaced persons settle and reintegrate into their communities.
People are returning home gradually, but then our people are still traumatized. Our people are still in a very bad condition. And with the coming of YESO with this program, we see it as a very good development to our people.
It is one of the 3 or 4 interventions that we have, targeting the victims of the insurgency. In Michika here, we are giving over 2,800 people this card to access various sums of money, 30,000 basic.
Residents are sure this will go a long way to provide respite, even as the communities hope for an end to the terror in the state.
Not will only this assist and alleviate the problems of the vulnerable persons, it will also boost our economy, because by the calculation now, the first batch, it will bring in about 100 million naira into our community, which will improve the standard of living and welfare of our people.
So far, 8,500 people are reported to have benefited from the targeted transfer scheme, and another 6,000 households are expected to receive their e-wallet to access basic transfer of 30,000 naira each.
Now let's take a look at some sports news. Here's Charles Aruka.
Many thanks, Ijoma, and welcome to Sports News. We begin with basketball. Nigeria's senior women's national team, the Tigers, will open their camp for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics qualifying tournament on Saturday, February the 1st in Belgrade, Serbia. The team, under the tutelage of Otis Hughley, will camp for 5 days before they start their campaign against host Serbia, world champions USA, and Mozambique, with 2 Olympic tickets on offer. The Nigeria Basketball Federation has confirmed that the Air Warriors head coach Samson Shotominu and MFM Queens head coach Aderemi Adeomi will join the African champions technical crew. Now, this comes on the backdrop of the heroics last season in the Women's Basketball League, where Air Warriors emerged champions and MFM Queens runners-up. In the United States, the Women's National Basketball Association and its players' union have reached an 8-year labor deal that for the first time will see average annual compensation for players hit 6 figures. That agreement, which commences with the 2020 season and runs through 2027, will see players earn an average of $130,000 and allow women to collect a full salary while on maternity leave. The WNBA's top players will be able to earn more than $500,000, which more than triples the existing maximum compensation. The deal also includes improvements to travel, which means players will receive premium economy airline tickets and individual hotel rooms for road games. And now to football. FC Barcelona have unveiled former Real Betis coach Quique Setién as the club's new manager after the Spanish champions sacked Ernesto Valverde. Setien coached Real Betis last season but left by mutual consent after leading the club to a 10th place finish. Setien said not even in his best dreams could he have pictured himself as the Barcelona coach and praised the work of his predecessor Valverde. The 61-year-old is known for his possession, soccer and attacking game plan, which suits the way Barcelona were known for playing in the iconic Pep Guardiola era. Meanwhile, former Barcelona and Manchester United forward Jordi Cruyff has been unveiled as the new head coach of Ecuador's national team in Quito. Jordi's most recent coaching experience came between 2018 and 2019 in the Chinese Super League. He becomes the first European coach to take charge of Ecuador since Dusan Draskovic between 1988 and 1993, and his mission will be to lead the team to the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup. His debut in the South American qualifiers for that competition will come on March the 26th against Argentina. And in Europe, Jordan Henderson and Lucy Bronze have been named England Players of the Year for 2019. Liverpool captain Henderson beat Raheem Sterling and Harry Kane to the men's award. Bronze, who plays for Olympique Lyon, won the women's award ahead of Ellen White and Beth Mead. Bronze was also named UEFA Women's Player of the Year in 2019 after helping Olympique Lyon to 4 trophies. Both players won the men's and women's Champions League titles with their respective clubs. And that's sports news. Back to Ijoma with the wrap.
Thanks a lot, Charles. And the main news again. The Supreme Court today sacked Mr. Emeka Ehedioha of the People's Democratic Party as governor of Imo State. In a unanimous judgment, the 7-man panel affirmed Senator Hope Uzodinma as winner of the March 9th governorship election. Also today, the federal government declared the Southwest Security Initiative Operation Amotekun illegal, saying it runs contrary to the law. But the chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum, Rotimi Akeredolu, promised an appropriate response to the federal government. And European powers today triggered a formal dispute mechanism over Iran's breaches of key parts of the 2015 nuclear agreement. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for staying with us. Do have a good night. I'm Ijoma Onyato.